And hello, and what I want to claim for, win for, be compensated, and truly report to you is the hard ID crime I became wisdom. It's unforgivable to be hidden in Germany in abusive surrounding, untrue parents, foster homes, in rape or in abusive situations. To me, it is absolutely not clear how many victims of that kind of settings uh, are living in Germany or ever had been in Germany since 1945. Just today, I made a screenshot of a stanza of any internet user, YouTube user. It is about the fact that every year 76,000 children became robbed by a German welfare system. 76,000, so each family ruined. And I want to report to you about my individual situation, how I grew up here. So I became forced to stay here. I had relatives abroad who were applying for my responsibility to groom me up or to have me because I'm not regular in my age. And the German government had a special, his own plan, so completely out of order. I don't know what is that. It's a crime. They organized a kind of family which is definitely not a family, not to an adult, not to a child, not to a baby. It had been only abusive. They gave a free prison jail to two crimes. One, a crime of DDR, who had killed children in Tripperburg in DDR, Berlin, and another had been an abusive man who had killed women on the highway. And this had been my parents for abusing the situation, for denying the wealth, for denying the compensation. And it had been an ugly, ugly life. They were forcing me to Germanize. They were forcing me to speak German, to stop any other language. And they were abusing me and hitting me, and I did not become the amount of care everybody needs. Not enough food, not enough clothing, nothing enough. I became tortured, unforgivable. I had no bed. They did not give me a bed, and they lie, 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 deny, deny, deny. Every day, it is practical to come to Germany and do a DNA test. It's not. It's really not available that you will get a regular, true proving of that case of any kind of Germans. It is unforgivable hard. So the German government forced me to stay in Germany to have a cheap bargain on a UN justice, and they left me with a raper and a DDR killer in a free prison jail to deny my UN justice. And today I can visit how it develops, and well, I'm not the only person who has bad disadvantage on it. So it is DDR criminals. So they steal from you your saved money for retirement insurance. They lie, lie, lie. They kill. It is unforgivable, and I don't have a true family. I don't have any true relative here. I already had in 1989 uh, in the whole world maybe one or two relatives first degree, but I don't have any true relative in Germany. And they forced me to save money only to my disadvantage, to only to big disadvantages. and it left me in an abusive situation you can imagine. And the woman is lying, denying. I even do not have access to a true ID. I became wrong name, wrong ID, wrong birth date, and they denied to me a true ID. They gave to me a family name of any Nazi crime. Unforgivable. When I ask today, I cannot even have a true answer about the past. When I talk to that silly, totally strange woman who is so sick, and I ask her about my childhood, where are my parents, what is my name, I only get lies and denying, and another lie. Even about anything, like any qualification of my past. So, what I was doing with 13, who was living in our house, if I did anything good. It's all in night. So I would say even my swimming pass had become the owning of any DDR child. So the situation had been abused in every uh, imaginable way. She took all my things, my clothes, my furniture, and gave it away to anybody. And of course, it used to be any kind of Nazi descendant, any kind of DDR crime descendant. But she did not left any luck with me. And this is a situation the German government organized and left me. I became 1989 UN Justice, and I became forced to stay in Germany, and I needed to define a responsibility abroad, a Treuhand, to take my money, to fulfill a big justice anyway. It is not a situation for a human, it's just a contracting. And this is what I want to claim for this abusive and ugliest situation. It's more ugly and more bad than example you live in very, very poor family. It had been abusive. I had no hair when I had 13 on my ID card. I had no clothes. I became raped and hidden. I became cancer. Even my illnesses I had are not on my data of my insurance. It's not possible to talk about. No proofs from the past. Nothing is documented. They deny. I have such a right to have compensation on anything, but I get nothing. I even don't get my compensation for my UN justice. And this is the kind of face of Germany that is suitable so that we, for example, go to shop, buy the cheapest things from poorest countries, and enjoy. That people go abroad, rape children, that the state government is taking 76,000 children a year to ruin 76,000 families, each of them two adults, which is making more like 100,000 adults a year who become completely ruined. You cannot imagine, and I cannot show you because I cannot do. I cannot do such ugly things, and it is not. It is not a regular abusive. It is a psycho and sociopathic abuse, and you need to have a documentation. You need to have a documentation about that case.